Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now, the audio does sound a bit fucky. It kinda sounds like I'm in the glass maze when you were 12 heading to the fair. But besides that, let's get right onto the story. I don't know what day this occurred on. I don't have the memory of Professor Charles Xavier from the X-Men or anything like that. But I do know this happened like midweek, maybe on a Wednesday or a Thursday, sometime midweek. So it's Wednesday morning and I do the same morning routine I do every single day. Before I walk to school, I always wait for the homie Saw because lately I've been watching a lot of Better Call Saul. Season 5's fucking great. If you need a show to watch, Better Call Saul's it. First season, it's a slow burner, not gonna lie, but trust me, if you stick with it, it's fucking amazing. Besides that, I was waiting for Saul, so I text Saul, yo, bro, are you gonna come through or do I meet you at school? He's like, yeah, man, give me like 5 minutes. I'm almost there. I'm halfway there. I'm like, all right, bro. I wait for him. The time rolls up. He gets to my street. He gets to my house. And then we walk to school. The whole way we were walking to school, we had like mini conversations, but something was off. It felt like there was something he just wasn't telling me. It was just like a weird vibe. But we were talking like little topics throughout here and there. But as we get to school, as I'm about to dab him up and I head to my homeroom class, he stops my hand. He's like, yo, bro, before you go in, I got something for you. You wanna try this? He opens his backpack. He shows me the devil cookie. I've had this shit before, man. He's like, bro, you wanna try half? And I look at him, I'm like, oh, you fucker. Should I clear my schedule? Let's fucking do it. I grabbed half. He's like, all right, on three. One, two, ate that nasty ass weed tasting like fucking cookie. It was pretty disgusting, not even gonna front. I went to my homeroom. Obviously, nothing happened within the first hour there. My first period, it was the same as my homeroom class, so I didn't go nowhere. Nothing happened. I went to my nutrition. I went to Saw, right? And I was like, yo, bro, is it hitting you? He's like, nah, not yet. Like slowly. I was like, all right, cool, cool. He asked me the same thing. And then I was like, no, not yet. I'm waiting low key till like third period because it normally takes about an hour, 2 hours, if anything. And after that, I go to my period, my second period, nothing. Third period, nothing. All right, and then I'm kind of worried at that point. By third period slash lunch, I'm kind of worried. I check my invisible watch on my wrist, and I'm like, it's not hitting. I check the time on my phone. I'm like, damn, should be hitting by now. I go to Saw, right, and I was like, yo, bro. I look at him once. I was like, oh no. It's working for you, bro. You look at his eyes, he's obliterated. He's gone, man. That shit took him to another dimension, bro. So after I look at him, I was like, yep, I don't even have to ask that question. I already know where you are at that point. And then he asked me, like, what about you? It's not hitting you? And I was like, nah, dude, but I ain't worried. Maybe in 20 minutes. Fuck it. I go to my fifth period. Nothing. And I'm like, all right, last period, bro. Last fucking period. I'm pissed. I'm pissed because you don't eat a cookie to taste like shit for nothing. You're not like, bro, let me get this nasty ass cookie, bro. It's disgusting. So I go to my last period, Spanish class. I passed that class with flying fucking colors, like 105%, some stupid number. It's easy for me. And then I go to my class. My teacher is tired as shit. If you look at the eyes on this man, the bags under, he had like 3 bags under his eyes, bro. He literally just tells the class, hola class, like, hoy vamos a ver una película y nada más voy a... I don't know what the fuck he said after that, but basically we're gonna watch a movie just because he didn't want to do shit. Because after those 30 minutes of watching the movie, he was asleep. That man took 5 shots of Henny and he was outies. But before he falls asleep, he puts on the movie for us. What movie? Finding Dory. Now, for those who've seen Finding Dory, there's nothing too complex about it. It's a regular ass fish movie. But as the movie was progressing, 20 minutes within the movie, I feel 4 giant waves, like if I was surfing or something like that. I feel big ass waves. And I'm like, oh, not now. Now my last period, bro. I still gotta walk. I still gotta walk home type shit, you know? And then as the waves are just fucking flowing harder and harder, we get to the part where Dory finds her dad. And just one question blows my fucking mind. How the fuck does Dory's dad have a receding hairline? This fish has a receding fucking hairline. And that just blew my mind. I thought everything I knew was myth. It was gone. Everything was alive. And then as I'm analyzing the movie, it skipped stage 2. I said, fuck that. We're going on stage 3, baby. Let's go for a ride. Stage 3 rolls on, and the movie literally turns from this cartoon animation into this Gumby like animation, which is 2D claymation. For those who've seen Gumby, you know it's a cartoon. It's literally for kids. It's this green glob of a monster with yellow lips, and he rides a fucking horse with a sword. I think on some episodes he's like a knight or some shit. He's whatever Gumby wants to be. I haven't seen that shit since I was a child, so I don't know what Gumby's like anymore. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. It was tripping me out, dude. It was literally changing into this shit. And I was seeing Gumby episodes, and I was like, what the fuck? Is it me, or did the TV screen switch to Gumby real quick? As I'm panicking, I feel like I'm starting to tweak in like reality, like it's not even my head anymore. I'm starting to fucking tweak. Everyone knows that I'm fucking insanely baked, right? So I started tweaking, and then the person on the right side of me, which was a good classmate, she taps me on my shoulder, on my right shoulder. She's like, hey, are you, oh, you're baked. And I slowly look to my right, and I'm like, there's no denying it. I'm like, yeah, I took too much this time. I overdid that shit. Half a cookie was too much. I needed a quarter of that bitch. But I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to ride this one out for a bit. And later on, towards the ending of the movie, it starts to come down, and from stage 3 it didn't get really much further than that. It went back to stage 1, and then after like 30 minutes, which was good because normally it lasts, like normally my highs for edibles are like 10 minutes, 15. The bullshit is what I'm saying. So that 30 minutes was pretty good. It was legitness, man. And then by the time I go home, I'm all normal. I walk home. I was like, damn, that was a dub. I texted Saul. I was like, yo, bro, it ended up working. It was a late hitter. That shit happens. Happens to the best of us. But that shit fucking worked. Cool 30 minutes. That's an all-time record high for me. But lately, all I have to say is stay tuned next week. We're going to try some, fellas. But all I have to say is that was my little story. It was pretty good. 30 minutes is not bad for me. But hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, all that bullshit down below. Peace.